The mood is gold medal at the Olympics or the World Championship or world record at a meet less than the World Championship and the Olympics. Should be fun.
Alric is taking the side of.
Alric said world record is bigger than gold medal.
Okay.
I tell you something. I've some prominent Jamaicans to listen to the debate tomorrow. Well, first of all, I was just trying to pick some people's brain as to which side of the debate that you'll take. And most people feel that it can be argued either way. Yeah.
Interesting. Should be interesting.
Yeah, man, it should be a really nice debate. And I tell you something, Zidane. A talk show like this, they need to recognize certain things. Yes, the debates is all well and good for us call and talk sports. I mean, that has its place. That's a core job of what we do. But every other sports talk show in history in Jamaica, them do the same thing. These are the things when we think separate. Well, not think. These are the things I know separate.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Anyway, the thing that they are. Yeah, man. Serpi.
Good afternoon, Serpi.
Zidane.
Well, yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know much about basketball. I know the 3-point and 2-point and foul and whatever the case may be. But I don't know who are the greatest or whatever the case may be. What was the score between Lakers and Warriors?
112 to 117.
Okay, so 5 points different.
Yes.
All right, no. The free throw. What was the percentage?
I think Warriors took, was it 6, and Lakers took 25.
No, I mean the percentage free score. It was only 6 free.
Yeah, they only had. Yes, I think they only had 6 free throws.
Okay. I thought more or less.
To Lakers 25.
Okay, because I thought more or less, it was 25 try
and then Lakers had far more points in the paint as well. So that's where they made up for that.
Okay, because I thought more or less, it was 28 try and then we'll score 6.
And Tim, if Lakers, I have a funny feeling, if Lakers can defend the way they did the other night in terms of nullifying them from the paint completely, and then some of the players who actually didn't play as well as they should have played, including LeBron, even though he had a good game, so he performs better. And then Reeves get back to himself. I think the Golden State Warriors might be in some serious trouble.
That's a lot of ifs, though.
As I said, I just want to find out what was because I thought more or less the Warriors had 28 tries and only scored 6, but it was just only 6 tries.
Yeah.
All right, then cool.
Yeah. All right. All right. So Faithful. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you, Faithful?
God has been very good to me, sir.
Yeah, man. Good to have you.
I salute Zidane and I salute the man. Good. Tell me something.
You can talk in the phone a little. You sound a little off, man.
I try, but you can't give some time.
No, man. When I hear you clearly at all.
You're not hearing me?
We're hearing you, but you're very fuzzy.
I don't know. Is the phone?
Yeah, I work with him. With this.
It's difficult, man.
Difficult for hear you, my boss.
It's okay. You're not hearing me.
Huh?
Wait, you're not hearing me.
We are hearing you, but you sound very fuzzy.
All right, go on. It's okay. Go on.
And hello? If you're listening, Faithful, call us back.
Yeah, because I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, man. And it
really sounded poor.
It's a little sad that we couldn't hear Faithful. All right, who we have now? Faithful, if you can call us back. Hello?
Hello?
Dwight chat.
Hey, Orville, Zidane, how you going?
Yeah, good afternoon, Dwight.
Yeah, man. I want to go back to the discussion that we had yesterday for a bunch of different reasons. One of them being I'm very, very concerned about the certain positions that Orville taking and the inconsistencies in them. And I think some of the comments that he's doing is not even fair to the players who are out there playing their craft like Kurt McKenzie. All right. So, Orville, just before we go back to that, you never answered the question I asked you yesterday about the West Indies Australia game in '93. Orville, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. You said that the game was an intense game.
Yes.
I have pointed out several things. I've pointed out that this was a high-scoring draw on a flat deck. pointed out that 55% of the balls which were bowled to the West Indies were bowled by bowlers who at the time had a test bowling average of 42 and 47. I pointed out that Australia's strongest bowler in that game went down with injury. See? I'll add to that the game, the result of the game was known after day 4. So day 5 was basically the players playing it out. How was that an intense game of test cricket?
You win, though. I can't bother. You win.
Zidane, that sounds like an intense game of test cricket to you?
Most of it.
Most of it?
Yes.
What most?
Up until you had that partnership between Brian Lara and Richie Richards.
What part?
All of it.
So you're saying when Australia was batting and they were making 300 and something for 2.
So the West Indies.
No, wait. When they were 300 and something for 2.
Yes, that's what I can't bother.
You ask question and I will answer. Yes.
But I haven't finished the question.
But I know the question you're asking, so I'm going to answer you.
So finish the question.
I'm saying to you, when West Indies.
No, finish my question.
No, I'm saying I'm going to answer the question.
Okay.
I know what you're asking. When West Indies was bowling, yes,
go
it
on.
was intense because they wanted to get rid of the Australians them early.
So you're saying
not because
slow down, Zidane. Not so fast. You're moving too fast.
Not because the Australians batted very well.
You're moving too fast at the right too. Slow down, man, Zidane.
Slow down and help you do it.
Yeah, man. So me I say, when a team is batting and they are 400 for 2.
So you jump Ghana 400 for 2. What about when it was not?
When they were 200, when they were
never
300 and something for 2.
Oh, you jump Ghana 400 for 2. What about when they were 30 for none? No
okay, yeah, man. When
no
they were 30 for none, yeah.
No intense cricket never play them time.
Yeah, man, cool. But
there was a stroll.
They said most of it.
Yes, I'm saying to you.
And Australia massed 500 runs.
Yes, I'm saying.
So for most of their innings, they had the advantage. So you are saying it was an intense game with Australia having the advantage for most of their innings?
Up until they were comfortable, it would have been intense.
Okay, so what?
Wait, my turn. I'm not talk to you directly.
Zidane.
No, man, there are times when teams make 500 runs and lose. Just for the record.
Yes.
Go again?
Here you go.
There are times in Test cricket when the team
team
make
batting first.
But we're not talking about
lose.
Orville, we're not talking about general games. We're talking about that.
But we didn't know. Nobody knew how the game was going to turn out.
No, but we're talking about that particular game.
A waste of time.
No, man, you can't say a waste of time because what you're saying is untrue.
Yeah. Do it. You win the argument.
Yeah, man, I win the argument because you come on the people in radio station and you're just making up stuff as you go.
Yes, do it.
Okay, so let's move on to something else.
Yes,
because this now had to do with Athens. Not Athens. Mackenzie.
Yes.
Okay? So Mackenzie played how many games in regionals this year?
I'm not sure. How many games has he played? How many games has he played in first?
No. This is about 3 games, right?
How many games did he play? Has he played?
Orville, it was around 3 games he played, right?
For Jamaica this year.
Man.
No, I'm not about this year. How many first class games?
How many games Mackenzie played for regionals in total?
I'm not sure.
Okay, all right, cool. So you're saying that this year he played 3 games and he only scored 150. But when he went into his 4th and his 5th first class game for the season, he scored runs. And you're questioning how is it that him score runs in the 4th and 5th game when he didn't score any runs in the first 3 games. Correct?
Do it. You win the argument.
Yes or no? Is that what you said?
What you want me to say? Yes or no?
Is that what you said? I said yes.
Do it.
Or
Anything
no,
you think me say, that me say.
Huh?
You win the argument.
So Zidane, since I win the argument,
yeah.
Orville is saying that if a player didn't make runs at a particular level and the competition gets, I claim that the competition gets stiffer and the players making runs, we must question the quality of cricket. That's what Orville said,
the intensity. Was it the quality or the intensity? Yes.
So I asked him, Brian Lara never made over 200 runs in his first class career before he started playing Test cricket.
Test cricket is a whole,
those 200 runs?
Test cricket is a whole other level doing it, do I?
Yeah, it's a whole other level. And he never made over 200 runs in first class cricket. So should we question the 277?
Not necessarily.
Marlon Samuels never made a century for Jamaica before he made a century playing for the West Indies. Should we question the 100 runs that Marlon Samuels made?
You
He
win the
never
argument, do I?
made a century
When
for Jamaica.
when you come off the radio, I will explain to
Come on, you're
rational
trying to
people
get
what
because
happened.
it's foolishness you're talking.
All right, you kill me.
Jason Holder never made a century for Barbados playing red ball cricket. He steps up and plays first class cricket.
Dwight,
and
you
he
win.
makes
You don't need to figure around. You kill me.
Okay.
All right,
So
so
let me move to another thing. Let me move to another thing.
You want more than say you kill me?
Yeah, man.
All right.
This game that is now being played right now, Weeks Headley, one make 177 all out. The next one is 197 for 7. Is that game intense?
Dwight, you have killed me.
Orville, is the game today
No,
in the Weeks Headley series, is it intense?
What you want? Tell me the answer what you want.
177. The next one is there at 197 for 7 right now. Is that an intense cricket game?
All right, Dwight, you win the argument.
Huh?
You win the argument.
Okay, all right. Let me just add something to you, Zidane. Just make you know. When Mackenzie batted, the team was 27 for they were chasing 400 runs. He was batting when his side was 27 for 1, 59 for 2, 142 for 4. When Anderson, who scored the century, batted, there were ducks for 2 when he came to the wicket. 88 for 4. Then 202 for 8. They were always under pressure while he was batting. But Orville said it never intense and runs a giveaway. Zin, I think you should go and watch the games. One of the things I see happening in the game.
The man, kill me, the man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, me I move off of that now. Me I go on to my thing because I said more of this game should play. We see a guy like Athanase that boss the season. Athanase slip over and the sample size is small. But one of the first things we see is that he have a problem with the sharp bowling. Then we see Phillips put 2 sharp ball upon him and he got out this morning, late in the shot and all them sort of thing there. The 50s them when used to make is 37 him come out for, I think he make a next low score in the last game or something like that. Bravo, same thing, low score. All these guys that could put together runs, them facing a team with maybe 2 good bowlers or 3 good bowlers on the next side, and they're struggling to put together runs. We need more of that for our bowlers and batsmen.
All right, Dwight.
Thank you.
Thank you. We take a break. We'll be back.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
32 degrees Celsius in New Kingston.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat you too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926-HAWK. Conditions apply.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. Preacher is online. Hello.
Preacher?
Yeah, man, greetings.
Oh, you're the preacher.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Boy, I'm not sure what the antecedents of the discussion was you and chat to it. But I just wanted to say this quickly. I get the point Chatu is making, that there are situations where players step up from regional cricket without having dominated or without having scored a lot of runs and go on into test cricket and thrive. But those are the exceptions, if you ask me. Generally speaking, no, in this era of our cricket, the players who are doing very well at the regional level don't transition well when it goes on to the test level. So the Lara reference and the reference to Marlon, I mean, these 2 gentlemen were exceptional talents. Yeah. So in terms of their transition into test cricket at the international level and how well they did, I think that is more akin to how talented these persons were, as opposed to the quality of the regional cricket that they were necessarily playing. But again, I don't know what was the antecedents on the argument. So
Don't. If you really try to follow what Dwight is saying, it will muddle your brain. Don't leave it as it is.
Dwight, I'm a general, man. Don't worry yourself.
Right.
But all right, moving on from that, two quick things. All right, so yesterday Molly called and was making reference to an analysis of the Philadelphia versus Boston series, right, Zidane?
Yes.
So what may I say, Molly? Point that was made on radio was that without Joel Embiid's availability in the series, Philadelphia, in my opinion, does not stand a chance to win the series. And I stand by that.
Yes.
In game one of the series, without Embiid, James Harden played out of this world. In fact, James Harden had his best ever playoff performance.
Yeah.
Best ever since he's been at the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, and one of his best performances in the last 4 seasons.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was not something that we expected. And it was great to see, but we don't expect it to happen necessarily every night or every other night. Joel Embiid returned, obviously not back at his best, and we saw a better performance from Boston. If these two teams play to the best of their abilities, I still have Boston winning the series.
I do too.
Right? So from Mali, that was the argument. And I remember Mali.
Mali is really watching you doing it. So if Philadelphia go on to win the series, Mali go and come beat you.
Yeah, I know, man. But
yeah, he does put it out there that you said they have no chance, really.
Yeah, man. I know I said that. But I want him also know that it was said that the Boston Celtics defensively are not the same Celtics of last year. And perhaps the missing element is their coach, Ume Udoka, who we know to have been a defensive-minded coach and instill discipline in that team defensively. So, more I make all of the points. Quickly moving on to Golden State. The Golden State team. I analyze the thing from what I'm going to think about the game tonight. And you asked me, Zidane, what can the Warriors do to slow down AD?
Mm-hmm.
And I think on the defensive end, which is where he has been most dominant, the Warriors have to put AD in a more high pick and rolls, right? Which forces him out of the paint. Zine?
High pick and rolls with who?
High pick and rolls using perhaps Steph Curry as a ball handler. And then you bring up Draymond or you bring up...
No, but...
Hold on,
no, man.
Hold on.
No, preacher, we can't tell you from now. If it's Draymond Green, I'm going to put in that high pick and roll. AD is not going to go out there.
Yeah, man, but here we go. You see, even though AD might lag off defensively, if you want three-man move, and him not move none at all in the direction of the play, it is highly likely that there might be a defensive violation.
No more, but we have seen the Lakers having a couple in the playoffs, but he's willing to take those risks. You don't realize that.
Right. So that's a risk he's willing.
Yeah, as long as it's Draymond Green and he knows that Draymond Green is no threat from the outside, he might go stay back, man.
The other thing is, the Warriors have to quicken up the tempo too.
Yeah,
the Warriors shot 16 more shots overall than the Lakers. But guess what? Warriors will do better in transition.
Lakers is not the greatest transition defensive team.
Right. So if you quicken up the pace, you still can get your 3 points of them, and you can get them in a rhythm. But you will also get more points in the paint.
Yes.
You'll also be going to the basket more. You'll also be forcing more fouls by the Lakers, who don't generally foul a lot.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right? So these are 2 things that I think Steve Kerr might be looking at. And the last thing is Steph Curry, the half-court setup of the Lakers, as it is now, is making it difficult for Steph Curry to get the ball in rhythm when he wants it with enough time on the clock. So maybe you want to put Steph Curry in a pure point guard position where he's handling the ball more, which makes it much more difficult for the Lakers to
pick him up.
Face guard it.
Yes.
These are a few things in terms of analyzing it, what the Warriors can do down the stretch. We have a debate today?
No, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow is the debate.
All right, I'm going to allow it.
All right, good. I saw Rooney's name pop up. Is he there?
Rooney?
Hello?
Yeah, we just click it.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I listen to the word chat too. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm raising the thing at a high level.
Oh, okay.
Very high level, above my head too. You understand me? I don't normally get what you say more time, but we get you for that one, yeah. Because I'm going to ask the question. Me, you and Zidane play regional cricket. You play for Guyana, Zidane play for Barbados, me play for Jamaica. Me make 2 century, 4 half century in the regional competition. You make 3 century, 3 half century. Zidane make 4 century. We're failing at that weeks Warrell glorified practice match. Are you saying that the man who make runs now I go ahead of we?
Well, if the numbers are left to the numbers, man. But
may I ask the question? Would they be ahead of us?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the selectors that. But the point I'm making to the White is that part of what creates intensity and creates quality is rivalries.
You have to play the sport to understand that, haven't.
Him not understand what rivalries are. Him not understand what competitions are and trophies are. And I'm telling him that Kurt McKenzie scoring 200 against Barbados, I would rate it higher than what him do in another All-Star game. Yeah? You get the point I'm making?
Yeah, me get what you say. Me totally understand what you say. And that's what I say. Do I reason it at a very high level above my head and your head and Zidane's head, so you understand?
Yeah. You use the word very high. I'm trying to. If you understand how competition and rivalry works,
I understand.
The fact that you pick up, yes,
the rivalry and the competition. Understand?
Yes, I'm trying to explain to the White that in local cricket, a battle between say Melbourne and Kingston in our final is more likely to create intensity than you pick up some of the best players in Jamaica and someone to go play a game.
Exactly. So the final was there, Kingston versus St. Catherine.
Yes.
We're going to look on it. You understand me?
Yes.
And the intensity was there.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that. I'm going to watch trial matches and it's like, people just go about them business. You understand
That's
me?
the point I'm trying to make to the White.
I'm going to do what me need to do. You understand me? Nobody now cheer me and nobody now want to see me get away. You understand me?
Dwight believes that merely putting names together inherently means that the standard gets higher. It's not true.
And it should be, but believe me when me tell you, say, me come from town, you come from country.
The All-Money Cup is the perfect example that happened the other day.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, the best players across all schools.
The White probably need to play. Him very good with him stats and everything like that. You see me? Him very good with him stats. But him probably never play the sport. Time to get the intensity part. You understand me? Because the relative situation, first time from all probably do well in the regional competition. I'm not thinking I'm going to need to come out and put an extra effort in the match.
There you go.
Because me in my head, me do well in the regional competition where them supposed to pick it from. These 2 games.
Versama Pramal is playing a part of this as well.
Versama I play.
So we can't use this for the judge, Versama Pramal.
No. And Versama Pramal knows that.
Yeah.
Rakim Khan, all them say come on the game, Khan, all say, hey man, we can't bother with this here, man.
Joke thing, no?
Yeah, the man said.
I get. You need to play a whole heap more of these games. We get it.
No.
You talk about competition as well, you know.
No, if at some point now, here's where I would agree with Dwight.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when the CPL just started, or even franchise cricket just started, where people was wondering if you pick 2 men from Barbados to play for Jamaica, would Jamaica play with the same intensity? Now I can tell you that I used to see when the thing just started.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 1 and 2 men play for different islands. The public never take on to that something there. Initially, you know.
Initially, you understand.
Right?
But when a man come and
but after a while, the idea now of franchise thing has it kick in. So I'm saying maybe down the road, you know, the idea of all-star teams may very well generate that kind of intensity. But I'm saying it's not there now. Jamaica versus Barbados up at Sabina Park is more likely to give you a greater, more intense cricket game than some all-star man up at Sabina Park play.
And I get that and understand that.
But I mean, I try to explain that to the White. Maybe down the road, it will be like that.
So when you go say Ball and Samuel never make 100 in a feed, Jamaica make 100, not if you go question that too. A test cricket, brother, it makes it not test
That
cricket.
is the point. Test cricket is always intense.
Exactly. A rivalry there, so it's
yes.
Versus the next.
West Indies against Australia in our test match until it looked like there is no result. We're talking serious something going on. So.
I mean, I understand why do I don't get that?
I don't understand.
You're bright youth.
No.
Like here.
Bright.
You understand me? Yeah, man, it's a bright youth. Well, be think so. Yeah,
All right, you
it's
think
a
it.
bright
All
youth.
right.
All right, Rooney.
And I like here, man. Me don't know why I'm not here. You see me?
I don't know
Come
either.
on, man. Up your game, man.
All right, Rooney, big up.
All right.
Cool.
All right, who we have now? Jack in the box. Put up Jack in the box now.
Yeah, like.
Yes, Jack in the
Jack in the box, yes.
Yeah, man, big up on yourself.
You have 3 minutes till just bet, so use it wisely.
Just me?
Yeah.
I know. I want to talk for 5 minutes. So, I get 2 minutes. All right, I'm going to start from your soccer. Zidane Matthews.
Yes.
You know, me there, I think what thing I'm going to break in a reason. I say, you know, me one day Zidane have a crystal ball or if he just make up something or it's just not credible. But to the crystal ball, you know, you'd be right up there, you know. Because earlier, I listened, I think when the EPL started, I say, Liverpool gonna struggle.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes, indeed.
Liverpool did a struggle for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But where did you have Liverpool to finish? Where did you say they would finish? 4-10?
No, sir, you're crazy.
No, me ask.
No, my boss, we never think them are going to finish 10.
I'm not asking.
No, I couldn't say them are going to finish. I couldn't think that.
So did you have a place in for them?
In and around the top 4 area.
But outside of the top 4?
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
No, man. You see that you have them in there. Where? Because you
On the borderline. Me have them on the borderline.
All right. Who you had to win the league?
City.
Give me a top 5.
City has the only automatic top 4 team and the winner of the Premier League.
You have anybody else to qualify ahead of Liverpool? Finish ahead of
Me
Liverpool?
did have Man U ahead of Liverpool.
You never have Chelsea ahead of
And then
Liverpool?
the other team, them a fight, a war.
You never had Chelsea ahead of Liverpool?
Me can't remember.
Then that means that you said Chelsea would struggle then. You said that.
Yeah, man, listen to what I said. The only team who could have come to the season and said, I'm guaranteeing that this team will finish in the top 4 was Man City. It meant that Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, United, they would have battled. They would have, and Tottenham would have battled.
But I remember you give a list of all the teams would have finished and would have qualified.
But I didn't have Man U in there, man. I'd have Arsenal, City, Chelsea, maybe Liverpool, yes.
No, man, you never have Liverpool. They said Liverpool are going to struggle.
But I don't remember my boss specifically, but I don't remember Man City.
Remember,
yes.
You named them Liverpool, or you never named Liverpool inside the top 4.
Yeah.
Somebody called and you said that you're a genius because Liverpool is struggling.
Yeah, because them come pressure me the day. The Liverpool fans came out and pressure me and said, I'm mad.
No, man. But after that, when Liverpool are struggling, they came back and said that they're a genius.
Yes.
So, you're not taking a beating for Chelsea, we are struggling, where you say we are qualify for champions.
No, I remember saying that. No,
yeah, man, you did, man.
No, man, make me think I make up.
So you don't remember saying that?
No.
So possible, maybe you never said that then.
I don't remember.
You did.
All right. So I take my licks.
Come on, squeeze the.
You look like you have a call back. You look like you have a call back after just bet. Or hold the line if you can.
No, man. All right, hold the line.
Hold the line.
You hold for 15 minutes.
I'm saying, man.
All right, no, I apologize.
Superstar, no, give him my credit.
I know that's not a problem for.
Yeah,
hold.
All right, we're coming back.
Your home is your castle. Fill your house with exceptional home decor from Carmen's Collection. Visit our showroom at 112 Constant Spring Road, Mondays to Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The time, courtesy of Carmen's Collection, is 1:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Rajasthan Royals lead owner Manoj Badal says the future of Test cricket might be short. Once-a-year events like the Wimbledon tennis tournament. One of the biggest issues cricket faces is the scheduling, with some sides playing 2 series in 2 different formats concurrently in recent years. Badal estimates some of the world's best players can play cricket on 220 to 230 days of the year across T20, one-day, and tests. England Test captain Ben Stokes retired from ODIs last July, saying there's too much cricket and players are not cars that can be refilled and go back out there. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any bet, your best bet. reminds you to bet responsibly at the Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Every time my son send the liquor barrel for me, I have to go sit down and walk all day like me have nothing else to do. No, sir, me not fear do this.
Tired of spending all day at the wharf to clear your barrel?
Driver, turn up that the little bit for me there.
Starting May 1, use contactless clearance to clear your non-commercial shipments and avoid the long wait. Call Jamaica Customs today at 876-922-51408 or email contactlessclearance@jca.gov.jm.
But God goody, me I go call customs and learn about the contactless clearance. Help me out.
Less waiting, more convenience. Try Customs contactless clearance today.
It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, welcome back to the Just Bet feature. I understand we have Jesse Blake waiting in the wings. Hi, Jesse Blake.
Hey, good afternoon, Orville. How are you doing?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Good to have you.
Fabulous. Always a pleasure to be inside the winner's edge here on the Sports Desk.
All right. Well, we start by going to the Italian Serie A with AC Milan hosting Lazio this Saturday. How will this work? How will this turn out?
Well, this one should be a pretty interesting game if if you're a true football fan, you take a look over in Italy over the last couple of campaigns or so. It has been a very decent run of high-class competition coming out of Italy's top football flight. Now, the battle for Champions League qualification could go all the way to the final weekend of the Serie A this campaign. 2 or 3 spots still up for grabs for Europe Champions League play. Napoli, they've already confirmed their place in Champions League for next season. Of course, they are the waiting champions for the Scudetto. The Serie A not done yet, but definitely Napoli looking to really take the Scudetto this time around. A couple of places, as I said, up for grabs. Milan and Lazio are 2 teams that really would love to be in the Champions League come next season. Now, this game could have a big role to play in the final placings. Here it is that Milan, Stefano Pioli's side, unbeaten at the San Siro in their last 7 games across all competitions. Of course, that consistency at home should be able to tip the balance for them. Lazio, though, will look to be in a strong position to secure return to the Champions League, and they are in that strong position. Even if they slip up here against AC Milan, Lazio being on the road, they still have a pretty good chance of making it to Champions League play for the next football campaign. Let's get to the Just Bet final result bet option that showcases odds on each team to win and odds on the draw. For AC Milan hosting Lazio this Saturday at 8 a.m. local time, Milan is favored to win the game at $1.90. Lazio come in at $4.25, and the draw attracts odds of $3.30. Now, here it is that there are a plethora of betting options that are available to the sports betting public. Of course, we invite you to visit justbetja.com or justbet location near you to get in the game and win big, to take advantage and indeed exploit all of the betting options that we have available for either one half of football, the entire game, or even with our live betting facility that allows you to bet even after the game has started. You can also take a flutter with the Just Bet Correct Score betting option that truly gives you the biggest bang for your betting buck. Can you predict the score of a game, and that's the correct score at the end of regulation and stoppage time? It can be very lucrative for you. Options that you can exploit for AC Milan hosting Lazio this Saturday at 8 a.m. local time include: if Milan wins by a goal to nil, a $500 bet is $3,000 in winnings. Milan 2-0, $4,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Local Lazio correct score bet you can place include: if they win 2-1, $7,000 on offer with a $500 bet. If it's Lazio 2-0, a $500 bet is $10,500 in winnings. You can also bet on a draw as a correct score bet as well, folks. A 1-all draw, for example, in this game nets you $3,125 in winnings with a $500 bet. If the game ends in a 2-all draw, though, it's $9,000 for your $500 bet. For me, Milan at home have been very good. They've gone unbeaten in the last 7 games in all competitions at home, and they are indeed at the San Siro. Lazio at $4.25. They had a couple of slip-ups against Torino and Inter coming into this game. I'm liking AC Milan's form right now. Lazio slipping up at the moment. So I'm going to be taking AC Milan to win by 3-1, $5,000 even with a $500 bet. Taking AC Milan to win, $1.90 straight up.
All right, I'm going with AC Milan to win 4-1.
4? Wow, that's way out there.
Yeah, man. I just feel like them are going to go and good another game.
All right, no problem. Let's see here. 4-1. Let's type that in the correct score window here for that game. I'm seeing $12,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Decent payback.
Yeah, man. Take a little punt on that.
Yes, man.
All right, and the final one we'll be looking at is also in Italy. No. It's Roma against Inter. No, that we just do. Oh, so the third one is Arsenal at Newcastle.
Yeah, the third one is Arsenal at Newcastle.
Yeah.
You want to do that one first?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that one first. All right, so Arsenal will play at Newcastle this Sunday at 10:30 a.m. local time. Wow. Arsenal fans, wow. This is a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. Taking on the Magpies at home. Newcastle for Arsenal right now, the toughest game remaining. Newcastle looks set to claim a Champions League spot right now. Alongside Arsenal, while stranger things have happened, both teams look set to remain in their table positions to the end of the season. 3 straight wins for the Magpies of Newcastle have all but secured their top 4 spot. Arsenal, however, ended a 4-game winless run with that 3-1 decent dispatching of Chelsea, I believe it was on Tuesday. So this one, very interesting. Newcastle is at St. James Park. They are at home and are favored to win, according to the Just Bet Final Result Bet option, at healthy odds of $2.45. The Gunners of Arsenal come in at $2.62, and the draw attracts odds of $3.60. Do remember, there are so many ways to bet and win big, but where you make the money is with the correct score betting. For this game, options you can exploit include: if it is that Newcastle wins by 2-0, a $500 bet pays $7,500 in winnings. Newcastle by 3-1 would pay $9,000 in winnings with a $500 bet. Newcastle 3-2, $11,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Now, for the Gunners of Arsenal, correct score bet you can place on the Gunners. If they win 2-1, a $500 bet pays $5,000 in winnings. Gunners 3-0, better payout, $9,500 to be precise, with a $500 effort. And if it's Arsenal 3-1, $15,000 can be yours with a $500 effort. Newcastle, tough cookie to crack, especially at home. Arsenal will still want to show that they are the team that has been so dominant all season. A 2-all draw for me. That would pay $5,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. And taking the draw, $3.60 straight up.
I believe the Gunners will have one last hurrah against a team. I don't think they've given up hope. I'm still hoping that some miracle may happen and City may drop points. So I think they'll be coming. Newcastle has been doing exceptionally well, though. Look set for Champions League and so on. But I expect the Gunners, even playing away from home, to find a way to win this one, keep whatever slim hopes alive. Arsenal 2, Newcastle 1.
All right. That would pay, is it 2-1 in Arsenal's favor? Okay,
Yes.
that pays $5,000 even with a $500 bet.
All right, so now we go back to Syria. AS Roma welcomes Inter Milan.
All right, great. Let's get to that, shall we? Roma and Inter. All right, here we go. Now, this game is scheduled to take place Saturday at 11 a.m. local time. Here it is. Roma welcome Inter to the capital, Rome, looking to make ground on the Nerazzurri in the league table. The two sides, they've been battling it out in a congested top 6 in the Serie A. Oh, yes, good stuff coming out of the Serie A with just 5 games remaining. This is a crucial clash to determine the final outcome for each team, and I dare say even the top 5 as well. All of these games between the top 5 have implications for final placings. Now, a defeat for either side could spell the end of top 4 ambitions. Even a point apiece would allow both to remain very much in that race. Here we go. Inter comes in with a better form and are favored to go on the road to beat Roma at healthy odds of $2.50, according to the Just Bet final result bet option. Roma come in at $3 even, the draw at $3.05. Correct score bet you can place on this game include, if it is that Roma wins 2-1, a $500 bet pays $5,500 in winnings. Roma 3-1, $15,500 on offer with a $500 bet. And if it's Roma 3-2, even better, $25,500 on offer with a $500 effort. Now, for Inter Milan, correct score bets include if they win 3-1, a $500 bet pays $10,500 in winnings. Inter 3-2 would pay $20,500 in winnings with a $500 wager. But Inter Milan fans will be hoping they can win this one by 4-2. That returns $50,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. That's a very enticing number. This is why we always like to talk about the correct score betting. For me, though, Inter Milan on the road to win 3-2 in a nail-biter. $20,500 on offer with a $500 bet, taking Inter at healthy odds of $2.50 straight up.
1-1 draw for me.
One all draw. All right. Well, you, sir, are looking at $3,125 in winnings with a $500 effort.
All right, take us to the break.
Wow, lots to bet on, folks. A whole lot to bet on. If you go on justbetja.com and you click on sports forecast, you can see a lot of live matches to bet on. You'll see the live in red. And just to let you know, coming up shortly today, we have some Make It Premier League matches, Brighton and Man U, to take place in a couple of minutes' time. Brighton is favored to win that one. La Liga action, Athletic Bilbao, Real Betis, Rayo Vallecano, and Real Valladolid. And also in the Portuguese top flight, a whole heap of great stuff as well. NBA playoffs are on in earnest. And of course, the King James and the Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers, will be looking to take game 2 as well against Steph Curry and the Warriors. For upset pick, folks, Lakers attract odds of $3.05 straight up. All of that and more when you get in the game at justbetja.com or JustBet location near you. Orville to you, your team and the listeners from all of us at JustBet. Stay safe, enjoy the games. Catch you next week, my friend. Have a great weekend.
Big up yourself, sir. Just like, yeah, hope you have a great weekend as well.
Thanks, sir.
That then is our JustBet feature. That was the JustBet Winner's Edge, sponsored by JustBet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. JustBet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
MacChem for all your power products, silicones, epoxies, protective beautifier, and coolant. Available at Parts or Lot and other leading automotive stores and hardware. Visit us at Palmer's Cross, Maypen, Clarendon. Telephone 876-563-6076 or 876-774-0492. WhatsApp 876-563-6076.
Listen, no way you love me.
This is your host, Dr. Nicole Masters, Senior Pastor and founder of the Miracles of the Potter's Hand International, Stony Hill, also in Morant Bay. Please join me this and every Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. for Morning Dew. Morning Dew is a powerful devotion which is designed to jumpstart your morning, resulting in tangible victory. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Sponsored by the New Parkington Pharmacy. Restore, refresh, and renew. Also, Megadon Security Elite. Your security is our priority. Call them at 869-3884-25.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All righty then, welcome back to the Sports Desk.
We still have Shipping Port?
Shipping Port, you're still there.
Oh, we lost him.
He was holding, man. He's there, man. Shipping Port? All right, him gone. We got him patient. All right, we'll go to another. All right. Smith.
Yeah, blessed Orville and Zidane.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, man. Orville, I don't know you. I don't know. To be honest truth, I don't know how you be a journalist. But boy, me not give up already. God no. And the reason why I say so, boy, do I chat to boy, I don't know.
Okay, me give up on that.
Boy, I don't know. I just believe, one thing that come to me is that I just believe, say, him no rate you, and him just, boy, I don't know. We can't analyze it, because even the issue with the thing with Shy Hope.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's nothing hard to understand.
No, man,
nothing hard.
1-2 reason that man.
That's not hard to understand. But you see, we as West Indian, we like the pretty batting. You see, a man can bat pretty and stylish and pretty, and that we love.
Yeah.
I just that. And because she hope at that, them are gonna find everything now. If the man not do well in a test cricket, just say it and the argument done where you go find all kind of things to say, boy, this one can't manage it and nine, me I tell you, man. I mean, like when you say, oh, you win. Kind of make no sense. I get complicated and all kind of something, you're confused. You can't understand the thing about it when Dwight attack, you cannot sit down as a listener, understand where my try. It just look like me just get at Orville. I just say it look, me just get at Orville. Me not care if Orville right, just get at him, me not care. And that don't make no sense.
That's what it is.
Just reason the thing so we out here listen can analyze the thing and know say yes. When all the man come with all the two ducks thing, that day them laugh till me weak, brother. I tell you some laugh till me weak, me can't understand. And the man I go ask if the man say the man do something to help him team. Two ducks, brother. No, I tell you, brother. I don't know you do it still. I don't know you do it.
But I mean, I know me do it either. But it takes all types, Smith. So I realize that Dwight is always going to come and try to oppose anything we say.
Yeah, man, and I hear you say a thing. You say, when you go in the stands and I discuss football, whichever sport,
right?
A different thing from when you're on the radio.
Yes.
A totally different thing when you're, not even when you're on the radio, when you analyze the thing.
Yes.
A totally have to reason at a different level. That's all I know. That's all the thing take, and it comes down to honesty. We already know that she was very good at the white ball, him do well. The test is not so good. Just speak the honesty and it's done, and you have whatever for back it up. Nobody come with that kind of thing to say, like Orville, boy, discriminate the man, I'm not like the man, I'm. I don't know. So,
Yeah, but and I've said, you know, them accuse me over the years to be too much of a slave to statistics. You know? So Mr. Nikita Miller over Michael Holding. And them cost me for me say, but I stats me I work with. Right? Mr. Bradman over Lara. Them cost me, but me say I stats me I work with. Mr. Steve Smith over Lara. Them cost me, but me say I stats me I work with. But when it comes to Shea Hope, them no want me work with the stats. You get what I say?
Because Shea Hope bad pretty man.
Because I'm pretty batted. Mr. But I stats me I work with at 25 dominant average, him no special. But because I Shea Hope now, me supposed to get him in ahead of man we average more than him.
No, that is what me I say. When we know we look a rum bar and we know this time, we can chat them.
Exactly, my boss.
Yeah, simple. So Zidane,
yes,
two more things. The Premier League now, remember me United, and we always say the three young coaches them are the three coaches them we are do well. Arteta, Eddie Howe, and Ten Hag. So it's still there.
Well, if Arsenal doesn't win the league, is Eddie Howe is the coach of the year for sure.
If Arsenal win.
Yeah.
And that finish.
Yeah.
So what if Man U finish above him?
No, man, they're not going to give 10.
No, meaning when you say no, when I mean coach of the year. What if Man U finish above
Arsenal?
Newcastle. Yeah.
Above Newcastle? No, it wouldn't matter. As long as Newcastle get into the top 4, it would have been a monumental achievement. Looking at the other squads that they would have finished ahead of.
And they might attract some good players if they finish the Champions League, you know.
Yeah. By the way, it's them Arsenal up next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Going to Newcastle.
That's going to be a cracker match, you know.
Massive game for Arsenal.
Arsenal win 2-1.
Massive game.
You picked it a while ago.
Yeah.
We like Arsenal fit as
well.
Yeah.
But still, me can't call it. I still feel it is a draw.
You think
Eddie
so?
Howe now come lay down, you know, Eddie and down a team place. So I go wicked. If Arsenal pull off this one, man, it shows they really want it title. Me, I tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not a person that say with the City game here, so you could know the City have the edge, better players, manager when understand the system, know the system. So that'll be tough for Arsenal. But this now, it comes down.
I think City is on like a 10-game winning streak now in the league, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, great run.
This Newcastle, I mean, even when they went Southampton have them down the 1-0, I know they're able to, even though sometimes I last still, but how him able to manage that team here. But if you even go back to when time Man U beat them in the cup final, and we'll play them back, them beat me
badly.
Easily. Sister Eddie Howe really have an impact on this Newcastle, so you can't write them out.
Yeah, man.
Final thing now. Zidane, I know why you write off my Golden State, you know. I know why you write them off.
Right off? Make you write off the Golden State. Defending champions. But it's a funny feeling about tonight.
Golden State wins tonight.
To the Melpa one 2-piece place, now we have beat some 2-piece and man, them a kill we say Golden State. They didn't know about me, so nobody write them off, man.
No, man, as an expert is 1-1 after tonight. You don't book them. Hey, me not have to come out and set things, you know.
Yeah.
But there's no way Golden State go and lose.
Remember what they say with the game with Golden State, what the team name before they reach Lakers. So that's
Sacramento.
Yeah, I haven't said no man, no right half Golden State.
No, man, and I may say to you now.
Yeah.
As a basketball guru.
Yeah.
Golden State has split it 1-1 tonight.
Yeah. 1-1 tonight.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how it works. This up, I will go hold the faith.
Yeah, man.
Why may I tell you the right? May I tell you what? Because hold the faith. Harvey, nobody pay the right now. And do it have to do the same thing. You have to do your thing, but continue to do the thing on a higher level where we can learn at the same time.
Big up yourself.
Not like the man who said the dictionary thing, says sports gone to dictionary. The man that belongs to the stand.
Yeah,
that's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. All right then. Bless up.
All right.
Cool.
Big up.
We have back
Jack in the box.
Yeah, man, we're there.
Okay. Yeah, Jack in the box.
I feel.
Yeah.
Couple months ago, about a year ago, you'd get some football school and reggae boy are playing. And you'd get some correct. So I think 2 of the games I got them right. I just heard they say you're the basketball guru, basketball expert. I have one question here, just one. Who will win the NBA this year?
My crystal ball don't look that far ahead.
All right, leave that alone. Yeah, because you start local and overseas. I start local where they are yard. The 3-year-old campaign at eat up. The camp for Blue Final who won the St. Ledger last year for asking ability. A very great ability. But here what me have wrong. This weekend this Saturday is the Kingston. They ran ability last week. The ability is a meal last. We ran at the 2,000 Guineas. Javadil Patterson went 6 furlongs, 112.4. Very, very good time. And they asked him to use the whip, none at all. Unright for 112.4. But then again, after 1 week, why you bring back the ass just like when I run blue final on the ground last year? They might do the same thing with ability. My pick would be ability, which I drew in the first classic at start, you know. But in the Kingston, if we can go with ability over Mojito. Mojito look very good. Ability to me look a little better. But with ability running last week and I come back 1 week after flesh and blood like human being. Me think him go find it a bit up as an uphill task. But if ability win, well, very good for them. But me think the trainer and the owner are overdo it. And at the 1,000 guineas, we have a ask from me. First them ever, I think first them ever win the guineas. Any of the guineas before the 1,000 or the 2,000, I doubt it. Them have asked him bootylicious. Hands down, they have to go and win it this year. But we are going overseas now. The Kentucky Derby this week. I want Pina. I want you give me a winner for that one. You know. This weekend at 5:57, the Kentucky Derby, which I'll wait till the half. I pick 4 horses. And out of the 4, one of them scratch. Practical move was scratch. Then the mentor asked him, Cyclone, Mischief. Same thing going last year, and I asked scratch and I asked him, Rich Strike come in and win at 80-1, you know. So I don't know if Cyclone Mischief will be that lucky, but I'm not bringing Cyclone Mischief, none at all. So my 4 leaving with 3 horses. 40, which is the red at favorite. 6 starts and last 1 time. And we know how good 40. 40 is the favorite coming in the Kentucky Derby. We have a second horse named Mage. Mage almost beat 40 the other day, and 40 have produced a good run, so come up the lane and beat Mage, you know. Then you have a horse named Angel of Empire. That's my pick for upstage 40. Angel of Empire with Flavian Pratt, who won this derby upon a horse in Country House about 3-4 years ago. Flavian Pratt, me think, safe and up. This horse improved, beaten by 40 already, but Angel of Empire, me think, is the horse who are going to get it right on the day. 40 the redder favorite, which everybody have been, may start 1 to 9. So nobody no expect nobody to run ahead of 40, which we think 40 is strong. Very strong, but the Angel of Empire with Flavian Pratt, which me think can do it. Mage kind of good, because Mage almost in a race, and Mage come from the bloodline of Big Brown, who won this thing a couple years back, about 2008, 2009. But me leave it there, so.
All right.
Not your thing on it. Angel of Empire, me think I go beat 40. But 40 are the big monster tonight.
All right. You think 40 I got choke?
No. Well, 40, well, Anton, as I say, 40 enough to lose now. I love outsider, that's why I bring Angel of Empire.
Then 40 lose, I choke him choke though.
No, man, no more choke, man. Empire bigger than Angel of Empire improve.
Okay, all right.
40 is a better arsenal, but we just think pan the day. Angel with Flavian Pratt, we just think he will get it right.
Big up Shipping Port, aka Jack in the Box.
Big up on yourself.
All right. Let's set the break. We're coming back.
KLAS FM now presents a health alert. Sponsored by New Budget Supplies, always the best prices, and Bashco, the store that gives you more.
Maintain social distancing. Maintain at least 3 to 6 feet distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. When someone coughs or sneezes, they spray small liquid droplets from their nose or mouth, which may contain the virus. If you are too close, you can breathe in the droplets, including the COVID-19 virus, if the person coughing has the disease.
KLAS FM has just presented a health alert. Sponsored by New Budget Supplies, always the best prices, and Bashco, the store that gives you more.
Dependable God. I am Pastor Corbel Leon, inviting you to join me at 11:30 for Divine Connection, where I teach and encourage you into the Word of God, and you shall be blessed.
That's Divine Connection, Wednesdays at 11:30 a.m. Sponsored by Impact Science Solution Limited. Services offered, large format printing, billboards, video boards, and much more. Located in St. Catherine and provides services island-wide. You can contact them at 876-667-9582. You can send them an email at impactscience@gmail.com. You can find them on Facebook at Impact Science Solution or on Instagram at Impact Science JA.
Dependable, dependable God.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, music brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. This one is from Marian Hall, Jesus in the End.
If you want these things that I got, you can take them now. Cause I don't need them no more. All I need is Jesus in my life. And everything else will be fine. Take my money, take my friends, take my houses, I don't need my bands. Take my smile along with my strength. But leave me, Jesus, in the end. Take my pride, but leave my soul. It belongs to Jesus, more precious than gold. If you want, you could take all I got. Once I got Jesus, I got a lot. Oh, I don't need material things. No fancy cars, no diamond rings. I got them all, but they don't mean a thing. So I'm ready now to trade them in. Take my voice, but leave my lips so God can read them when I wish for peace and love from up above. Leave me free to fly like a dove. Take my money, take my friends, take my house, I don't need my bands. Take my smile along with my strength, but leave me, Jesus, in the end. Take my pride, but leave my soul. It belongs to Jesus, more precious than gold. If you want, you could take all I got. Once I got Jesus, I got a lot. Oh, I got my needs so I can kneel. And when I pray, it's love I feel. All these blessings are so real. The whole package is a mighty deal. Leave my Bible, if you please. Cause in God's words I do believe. If you take it, use it as a map, and it will put you on the right path. Take my money, take my friends, take my houses, I don't need my bands. Take my smile along with my strength, but leave me, Jesus, in the end. Take my pride, but leave my soul. It belongs to Jesus, more precious than gold. If you want, you can take all I got. Once I got Jesus, I got a lot. My so-called friends wanna see me fall. I don't need them, take them on. In one man I put my trust. Is it Jesus? Yes, that's a must. If tomorrow when I rise, there is no one by my side, I won't worry, I won't cry. Once I got Jesus, I will get by. So take my money, take my friends, take my houses, I don't need my bands. Take my smile along with my strength, but leave me, Jesus, in the end. Take my pride, leave my soul. It belongs to Jesus, more precious than gold. If you want, you could take all I got. Once I got Jesus, I got a lot.
All right, that was Marian Hall, aka Lady Saw, Jesus in the End, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color.
Right then, and we move on to the man called Garvey. Hi, Garvey.
When are you in a prompt?
Well, you're on.
Okay. Oh, go on.
What there?
Nice, like a gospel tune before I kill some people.
Right.
Yes.
Zidane.
Yes.
How many red cards did Diego Maradona receive in his career playing for Argentina?
Yeah, you come back with this argument that we win already, my boss.
Yeah, I asked you, how many red cards did Diego Maradona receive in his career?
I would have to check. I would have to check.
No, I have the answer right here for you. You want to hear it?
Go ahead now.
1. The infamous one against Brazil.
Yes.
Did you know that during the course of his career, Diego Maradona is one of the most well-behaved players on the field in terms of being ejected?
Okay.
He was ejected once for Argentina, once for Barcelona. You know, the infamous brawl with him and Gentili.
It's not just the ejection in them, boss.
So me ask that question. Since LeBron James has been ejected twice for Cleveland and Diego Maradona ejected once for Argentina, does that affect the way how you view their leadership?
No, man, it's the way you get ejected, my boss.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. No, but I think, forget about
Do
the
you
ejection.
think that dereliction of duty is an aspect of leadership?
But let me tell you my view of leadership. It's overall what you do. It's
So
not.
me
It's
ask
not just
that
why.
question, right?
It's
Me
not
agree
just the
with
why.
that.
Yes.
So what about dereliction of duty? You think that is a
No,
big
I don't know what I
knock
really
against
mean.
leadership?
I don't know what I really. Come down to my level. What I
Like
really.
I will tell you.
No, man, you tell me, my boss. I use really, I don't know what it mean.
All right. A man fails to perform in duties. Is that a knock against his leadership?
In his real leadership role, if he fails to perform, yes.
As leader.
Yes.
So when LeBron James goes to 2 NBA finals as the best player on his team, and his teammates expect
No, man.
him to lead
No, but that
them,
is
and
not.
he freezes them.
No,
Hold on, man.
Garvey, man. I said as a leader. That is
Is
not.
that the part of
If you
leadership,
miss a
brother?
shot, if you miss a shot, my boss, that is not poor leadership, Garvey.
No. Orville,
Man,
question to you.
my God, I have it. Boy, when you tell me
If
I
a
beat
man
you.
mentally checked out of a fight, right? Is that dereliction of duty in terms of his sporting performance?
If you are the main player on your team, and you are the man that your team is looking forward to carry the fight, and it was and in the heat of battle, you never carry the fight. The team looking for you for inspiration and guidance. It should mark against you as a leader.
Well, that LeBron James was not the leader of that Miami team. It was Dwayne Wade.
No, man. LeBron was the man.
No. Want to stop it. And that was the issue. And Dwayne Wade came out and said, listen, boss, forget about me. This is no longer my team. You are the leader. And Orville, you have said this before on the radio.
Yeah,
so be fair.
but me think Dwayne Wade was leader in near Monday.
All right, but in the
LeBron was the bigger
player.
Right,
in the Copa America in 87. Maradona, no, Harvey, me attack. Because I know you're not watching enough. Maradona, hold on, man. My time, man. Copa America 87. What happened to Maradona, man? The man flop me, boss.
Can I get a one question in, sir?
Oh, you not respond to that.
During that final, hold on, because you just showed the outline the statement. You said Dwayne Wade was the leader.
No, man. You said the man flop.
Hold on, man.
No, but you already established that the man flop and he was the leader in your view.
No,
I'm saying to you.
Hold
Maradona was the leader of
the
Argentina.
early rounds of the playoffs in Miami.
So you know what address when Maradona flop, my boss?
Hold on. 30 points a game. 30 points a game. Was he the leader at that point?
I'm saying to you, the man flop. You said the man flop and he was the leader. I'm going to say, fine, you're going to work with you. I'm saying to you, point out when Maradona went to the Copa America and was significantly underperforming for Argentina.
Right.
Use that against him as
hold
well.
on. Was Maradona healthy at the 1987
Here with
Copa
the man,
America?
here with the man gone to know. The man gone to help, man.
No,
You're
but
pathetic, Garvey, man.
But Orville,
I didn't see the game. I don't know.
Diego Maradona knows that at several times during the 80s, that is the reason why Diego Maradona came into the 1990 World Cup.
Nice try.
He had a lot of injuries in the 80s. So first thing, hold on, if Diego Maradona comes into the tournament healthy, everything is 100% with him. And you see him on the field walking and looking. This
For you gone to injury, make him
beat him. But LeBron James had no tangible excuse for him to underperform both times he went to the NBA
say
finals.
LeBron had a hamstring injury in 2017.
And what in 2010?
2010.
2011. 2010, you know me.
He had an elbow injury. He had an elbow injury.
Elbow injury.
Yes.
And the other time was a brain injury.
Which other time?
Zidane, listen, great leaders inspire their teams firstly with their play. First thing, because you can't be the leader of a team and all you are is rah-rah. And you can't show them with tangible
LeBron is not a great player now.
I'm not saying he's not a great player.
Okay.
But for you to put him in the same realm of leadership with a man who is known.
No, but I don't have, you're talking about him. I don't have Maradona up there, my boss, as a leader. None at all.
But so you have LeBron over Diego.
Me have more than LeBron over him. Me have John over him.
Stick to these two people, Diego and LeBron.
By far.
And yet still, we have never seen Diego Maradona run from the fight in the big moment.
What do you mean by LeBron James run from the fight?
Then hold on. if a man goes to the NBA finals and his drop off in scoring is the largest in NBA history, we don't.
The man is injured, like how you say more than an injured.
So what about the round before when he averaged 30 points a game?
He never injured. Yeah, come with your injury foolishness. You can't talk foolishness too.
He pick up the injury in the
Yes, man. Since Maradona was injured in the 80s in the two Copa when go flap, I injured LeBron.
Everybody knows that 1990 World Cup. I didn't say it.
I never said nothing about 1990 World Cup, you know.
But I know for a fact the 1990 World Cup they got Maradona.
I was not talking about the 1990 World Cup. The Copa America.
Where can we watch the 87 Copa?
I have never seen Diego Maradona.
No. I would love to watch the 87.
They don't want to talk so much about Maradona. I don't want to yap on about Maradona. I don't watch Maradona.
No. Exactly.
You don't watch Napoli games.
No, man, watch.
You don't watch no Napoli game. Me say, Orville no watch the Napoli game.
No, man, you can't tell me that.
Which Napoli game you watch?
I watch Diego. Diego is my favorite footballer.
Orville, where you watch it? In 1988. Hold on, calm down, no Garvey, man. Your name Orville. Me say in 1989. Where you watch the Italian Serie A? No, Orville, be honest. Where did you watch the Italian Serie A?
Maradona is my favorite.
All you all do is come and say 86. I don't watch nothing else. Yet, hold on, Garvey. Hold on, Garvey.
Where he watched him.
Garvey, hold on, Garvey.
The popularity of Diego Maradona was as such that for the first time in Jamaican history, every single Thursday night, we used to have Italian Serie A broad. Every week, there was a game with Diego Maradona on TV.
Garvey, it is a gulf in comparison to what you can see now. You can watch LeBron James every day. You can't hear about LeBron James eat. No, Garvey, that is not true. You're not telling the truth, my boss. Don't compare the two.
Hold on. Are you telling me that
the Jamaican audience, it's not even close. The Jamaican audience, it's not even close in terms of how you're able to.
Hold on.
Boss,
I want everybody listening to this program who is my age and older.
You watch 82 You watch 82
debunk what you're saying.
You watch 82 Maradona games?
Hold on.
I'm asking you a question. Have you seen 82 football games with Maradona? I don't even play so much games.
Zidane,
you watch 40 Maradona games?
Zidane, every single week. AC Milan. Let me tell you some footballers that were on every week.
Gav, me know all the footballers them like you know.
4 teams that
me I say you don't watch no games with Maradona, my boss. All you do is watch the 86 World Cup and yap. That's all you do.
I watched. Hold on. For the record, I watched every game that Maradona played in the 82 World Cup.
I did too.
When him stamp the man and get run off, the great leader.
No. So it's not just 86.
We don't watch the World Cup.
Yeah.
We are a World Cup country. We never used to watch club football. Garvey, I don't believe. Garvey, I don't believe.
Garvey, games when we watch is AC Milan versus Napoli. Ruud Gullit versus Diego. That is ridiculous.
Garvey,
tell me this.
Garvey, I know a lot of people who are far more closer to football than you, who struggle to see those games.
So
I don't believe you, Garvey. You don't watch anywhere close to that amount of football games you watch for Maradona, as opposed to basketball games, sir.
I will not
for LeBron James.
Are you saying that the Serie A was not transmitted every week?
Me no believe so. No watch no Wally Maradona against the boss. I don't believe it. It wasn't available in Jamaica to all that. You see LeBron James every night and every season, so you can't criticize the man.
You say of the games I've watched, Diego Maradona is a great leader for football.
Yeah, and we can pick out the great leadership games for LeBron James and forget about the bad ones. So I'm saying we will see LeBron James every season, every day, every night. So we see all of them. We will see a few games of Maradona. It's not fair.
We used to watch Diego every week in the Serie A. It was on TV. Every Thursday night. The great leader.
Garvey, you cannot trick me, Garvey. I know a lot of people your age and older. The games were not available. It's rare. Very rare to see those type of football.
What?
Same like the English Premier.
So you're telling me that Serie A was not transmitted?
I'm saying to you, it is not close to what you're seeing now, Garvey. Why are you going to compare the two, Garvey? Raise a level. We see far more sports now than we saw in the 80s than you see in the 80s, Garvey. In Jamaica. Oh, all right. You say all Maradona games in the 80s. All right, Garvey. You see every league games every weekend.
But that's all they had to promote the league.
All right.
They couldn't show nothing.
All right, Gav. You saw all the league games of Italian Serie A. You can't trick me.
All right, Gav. Big up.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. We're coming.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, as in Super Center. is the place to be. Regal Plaza Kingston and Linston. We have it all. From linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
At Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. At Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
In the dangerous world we live in, safety must not be left to chance. You need professionals. Joint Forces Security Company brings years of operational experience to the security industry. For armed escorts, armed and unarmed guards, risk assessment, operational plan, intelligence gathering, executive protection, and so much more. Call 876-332-5541 or 876-239-2698. For the best in the business, Joint Forces Security Company, for security for when you need it the most.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, back online. Who have we got now? Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Alric here, man.
Good afternoon.
So watching NBA last night.
Yes.
Tie up now 1-1 between Celtics and Sixers. And you see, in team sport like these, you need your team, because look at what happened to Tatum last night. I think this was one of his worst games in terms of field goal percentage. I think he was like 1 of 7. I mean, have the exact thing. But his team stepped up big time, so much so that they could blow out the 76ers 121 to 87. So you need a team to support the cause, and it bodes well for them going into the rest of the series, because I'm sure he's not going to have such an off night in the rest of the game. But they need a team to step up, and that is what will help the Lakers. They are going to beat the Golden State Warriors, which is tonight, game 2. So you need a player to step up.
Golden State going to equal the series, man. No way Lakers going 2-0 up. Although Mr. LeBron, man, I would love that to happen.
The series is very close to call. So
I have a funny feeling about tonight. You know?
Yeah, but I feel Lakers are going to take it still, but the series are definitely be very close. So
yeah,
we'll have to watch it and see it unfold. So another coach by the Dustin of the EPL, the lead coach, the Big Sam, take over here now.
Yes.
So, well, I think Leeds are going down anyway, take it, you know. I don't see them staying in the league this for next season, because from Saturday them have what, City. Then after that them have Newcastle, then West Ham, and then Tottenham. I don't see them possibly can probably might win one of them 3 days. So I don't see them staying up in the league. So them could have bring in Big Sam to still. I think they are going down because they are equal on points. I think they are in just above the relegation zone on goal difference.
Yes.
So I don't think they will make it out.
Right.
This dog fight that they are in to stay in the league. I think they are going to go down. And yesterday, Alan officially became the leading goal scorer in a single Premier League season with 35. So he continues to do what he's been paid to do, to score goals. So Alan continues to be the man. And I don't understand how people, and even the goal of the man for a delicate chip to be the keeper. I don't understand how people could not see that this baller would do well based on his track record.
But were there people who doubt that he would do well, though? Or people that just wonder how well?
Well, to me, when he must say he's not going to score, especially if he's not going to score 40 goals. Then basically I say he's not going to do as well as he has been doing.
39 goals is
how goals that?
There you go.
But
So
people who doubted him, man, and especially because it was his first season.
okay.
They doubted that he would have taken to the water like a duck in the EPL, and he has shown that he's just as good, in the EPL as he has been in the Bundesliga. So Haaland continues to show up to a lot of people.
Yeah.
He's a top striker. And
no 2 ways out that one.
Yeah, man. So I leave it here for now until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow, boss. The public awaits.
Yeah, man. Cool.
And of course, we're talking about the debate with Alric and Berto.
All right.
Who we have now? Rollington.
Hello?
What's up, Rollington town?
Oh, but boy, I'm a wounded man.
What happened now?
Last night with the Sixers, man.
Yeah, boy.
Where's it on there?
Yes, I'm here.
Boy, boss, is only you can tell me something for comfort about the game, because what I saw last night, if that is the real Celtic, and when I look back, during the regular season, this team used to do as them like with the Sixers. The regular season, I don't remember. But I think
the Celtic got the better of them in the regular season.
Yeah. There's always a problem, the Celtics team. And last night was a big example of how dangerous it can be. And as what the name said, Statham wasn't even available throughout. I tell you, man, it looked like a joke. But I want to know, where did the Sixers go wrong? Is it that they went right back to the setup, bringing in the big man?
No, well, even if Embiid was fully fit and it was everything was smooth and they won the first game, I think Boston would have been strong favorites at home to win the second game, seeing what they would have done against each other.
Yeah, well, that is true. But
it's a top team, and they're in a desperate mode. They realize that other role players stepped up because Tatum only got 7 points.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But what it doesn't look. It look as if the smaller game that the 76ers brought in the first game might have been a little more effective. You understand? Quickness, the pace of the game. But what I saw last night was, I hope not to say anything like that again.
Yeah.
Anyway, Orville.
Yeah, man.
You is the man. Now, I see Johnny Perry come out with a statement that Rodman is leaving the Talawas not as a result of cricket, but obviously there was something on the inside. And before that, it was rampant on the ground that Chris Gayle and Andre Russell left for some unknown reasons.
Yes.
Which they are now tying in with the whole thing with Rodman now.
Boy, I'm hearing all kind of things. I don't know what I can say from what I can't say, because a lot of it is something that I can't confirm.
Every time our cricket kite,
there are whispers making the rounds.
Take 4 steps down.
Well,
I mean, our cricket not going to develop under this kind of pressure, because
I'm looking back at Rodman's speech when we won the title last year.
Yeah.
And among the things he said was that there were a lot of people trying to disrespect us.
Disrespect him?
Well, he said us. He basically was referring to the team. But he used the word disrespect.
Yeah.
Now, disrespect is a very strong word.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of people were not believing that the Talawas would win, including myself. But it wasn't that disrespect to the team. But he said, I was looking back at the speech last night. He was making reference to the people who were disrespecting the team.
Okay.
Now,
well, I wonder where Mr. Miller comes into this, the owner of the franchise.
I don't know.
I'd love to hear what he would have to say.
They're not going to come out and say the rumors I'm hearing. They are not going to come publicly and say Mr. Miller is somebody I know. But he's not. But even if you could get him on a radio now, I said, what are the real reasons?
No, him not. I don't expect to hear anything from him.
That would be a waste of time. But
you know,
there are rumors.
Yes.
And put it this way, the closest I can get to say what the predominant thing I've been hearing is there are sometimes captains want something in terms of personnel that may not be consistent with what other members of the management team want.
Yeah, well, you know.
And sometimes, what's the word? There are conflicts as to who should do what, when. And it can lead to conflicts.
Well, so we will always discuss this thing on the program here, you know. This is our duty.
Yes.
So talk about these things because, I mean, losing 3 captains.
Let me tell you something else. That
might take it like a joke, but
let me tell you something else that Ravman said. He said he thanked the Guyanese public for standing up for backing his team. Because he was thinking that the Guyanese public would not necessarily support Jamaica. But so read what you want to read into all of
yeah, exactly. It means that his support from where it should come from was not forthcoming.
I leave it there.
It's as simple as that. No, man, we have to. Well, we're not going to stop talking about it, you know, on this program, you know.
True.
So,
well,
you know, anything that can be dug up will be dug up. And by the way, Orville, before I go,
yes,
tell them must leave Chateau, man. You and Chateau good for the program.
Chateau the boss, man.
Yeah, man, I must leave Chateau alone, man. Chateau good for the program.
All right,
Orville.
Yeah, man, cool.
Take care.
All right, what time is it? We can take the next one before we go to the break. Hello, this is Pioneer.
New York.
Oh, this is Diego. Diego is Pioneer. Mr. Them put up here, sir.
No, man, it's all right. I think you can call the elites because I was wondering when the elites like Pioneer, did they call already Pioneer? I know I heard Chateau and Preacher.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Did Pine Westbrook call? Did Pioneer Westbrook call?
No, Pioneer Westbrook hasn't called.
Coffee.
The second greatest point guard ever. Never called.
Martin Johnson struggles to make his top 10. He's OLI outside looking in.
And Magic Johnson. And Magic Johnson is 5th on the outside looking in listener, so he's 10th, you know. He's 10th.
When I laugh, as Radington mentioned Chateau. Oh, by the way, I hear the caller feeling sorry for you about your job hard. I will tell the man so you're getting paid well from Mr. Maddox, man. Wait, what you do? Go quit and do what? Go conduct a town bus. I cut sugar cane, a plant here, a Westmoreland. You must have the call on them sometimes. Don't sorry for you, man. This is talk radio. There's no criteria.
No, I don't think it's so much sorry for me as he's frustrated with Dwight.
So turn off the channel. So when I mean Dwight, I can tell them, if you're frustrated, there you go. Turn the channel to the right for 5 minutes.
No, man, I don't think you frustrate the callers.
No, I'm just saying.
There's a different level of frustration with Dwight.
I'm on come and say we hit Diego, you know.
Diego, there is a reason why you are very popular on the program. And there's a reason why Dwight Chateau is not.
No, hold on, no. We're not going to make an attack the elite. So we'll move on. But I'm on a
hold the line. Hold it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Zidane.
Yeah.
Visit Garrett Trading and Installation at 169 Constant Spring Road and 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue for all your tiling and classic stone needs. Call 876-634-9773. The time by Garrett Trading is 2:30.
Fresh up your interiors this Easter with top savings on our premium interior paints. Huge selection of rich, pure colors that have our highest safety seal. Save 15% off gallons and 20% off 5 gallons. Zero VOC. zero odor, ideal for asthma or allergy sufferers. Only at BH Paint Color Centers until April 30, 2023, or while stocks last.
Every time my son send the liquor barrel for me, I have to go sit down and walk all day like me have nothing else to do. No, sir, me not fair do this.
Tired of spending all day at the wharf to clear your barrel?
Driver, turn up that the little bit for me there.
Starting May 1, use contactless clearance to clear your non-commercial shipments and avoid the long wait. Call Jamaica Customs today at 876-922-51408 or email contactlessclearance@jca.gov.jm.
But God goody, me I go call customs and learn about the contactless clearance. Help me out.
Less waiting, more convenience. Try Customs contactless clearance today.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Alcaraz dug deep to beat Russia's Karen Khachanov in testing conditions and reached the Madrid Open semi-finals. Alcaraz, who turns 20 on Friday, won 6-4, 7-5 against the 10th seed Khachanov after trailing 5-2 in the second set. In the women's singles, top seed Iga Swiatek continued her dominance on clay. She won 6-love, 6-3 over Petra Martic. And Britain's Andy Murray earned a much-needed clay court win over Gail Monfils at an ATP Challenger event. That is sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at the Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Diego, we're back
back
with you.
Yeah, Orville, I want you to balance the thing. I want you treat the elites the way you treat Alric. I don't want you to be unbalanced. So be careful when you treat.
No, man, I find Dwight a very difficult man to talk to.
No, man. But Diego know better. Diego know it's very difficult to talk to.
No, but you still can. You're on the radio now, so not for die. But didn't I reach a point with both bottom line with this best of the best thing with West Indies? That both I will not agree that it's good, but you want more. So I don't understand what the big disagreement is, because I thought we met at a balance.
There you go. You are speaking with like a man who is prepared to be objective. Dwight is not prepared to do any such
parameters sometimes. The problem is that two not argue different things,
There you go. Dwight Chateau has one mission when he comes on this program. Dwight Chateau's mission is to disagree with every position I have. He's not the only one.
I can't agree with that.
Have you ever heard Dwight Chateau come on this program?
Dwight Chateau has educated me in runs per innings.
No. You're picking.
I've never heard of that in 50 years of cricket.
You're picking one, and even that argument about runs per innings was to take on a position I have. I'm saying something great came out for Diego came out of fine, but I'm
What's
telling you, no. I'm saying Dwight Chateau has one motive. The public sees it. Dwight Chateau.
I don't agree. You can
see. You're
serious. You can keep. You serious, Diego?
You don't know that is what Dwight Chateau is about.
You know that.
No, because he has arguments. It's not like him attack me against you. He have arguments.
Yeah, you just make arguments.
I remember the arguments.
You have arguments. Against him.
Dwight Chateau's arguments are quite often senseless. But he'll make them anyway because he has to put up a position.
Then Diego Garvin have arguments, but he always go against LeBron James. If a man say always go against LeBron James, but them have good
No,
arguments.
he doesn't agree with you that no, you see what I'm saying? He doesn't agree with you. It's you taking on that LeBron is the greatest of all time.
No,
What's wrong with that?
come in and telling me that LeBron James shot too many trees last night. LeBron James gonna mash up the chemistry of the team.
Oh, so you correct the facts then. That's all you have
No,
to
but
do.
I'm saying Garvey will always come and go against LeBron James. It doesn't matter what, my boss.
And Chateau, no matter what,
him going to come and go against that.
So then Garvey is a LeBron hater.
Yes, and Chateau is an Orville's argument hater. Simple logic. Boss, the man say agree with Orville about shy
so why does Chateau hate Orville again?
The man say agree. Listen, the man say agree with Orville about shy overall, but him no come and debate it for Orville, but him come and take out the part them now and then take on Orville about it. The man love to call the man, brother. The man always take on the man. Yes.
So why is your
argument hater?
Argument hater. Why is he not a Zidane hater?
Him not like Orville arguments. I don't know why.
So why is he not a Zidane hater?
Why is Garvey not a Michael John hater? I don't know.
We don't know why.
You never answered my question. You answered my question.
I don't know why he's a
Diego, we are waiting at the man, Diego.
Well, stop taking the thing personal.
How is it taking personal to point out the facts? You are saying, give us the fact. The fact is,
there is no fact that Dwight Chateau hates Orville Higgins.
No, the fact is that
Dwight. I agree with that.
All right, here are the facts.
If you feel that way, go ahead.
All right, but here
let me move on.
Yeah. Dwight Chateau. Here are the facts. Dwight Chateau spends an inordinately large part of his calls going against whatever position I have. That's a fact.
You said Dwight Chateau hate you.
Me never tell you that, never. As Zidane said, him hate the argument.
Do you agree? Do you agree with that?
It is obvious that
Orville, do you agree?
That he hates my arguments? I would use the word hate.
It's an Orville hater.
No, I never said
that. I never said that.
It's argument
hater. All right. How can you hate? So only a fool is going to hate argument. That can't make any sense.
So why is he always going against them?
Everything
Why does he always go against every single thing?
No, but I never say no, man. We got two journalists and say the man a call because he hate argument.
Let me ask a question, Diego. Have you ever heard Chateau?
Just destroy the man argument.
Let me ask a question. No, fine, but we
No,
have.
take it away, man. Moving on.
Diego, you could have talked loud and miserable till you're weak. The whole world knows that one reason why it's called.
Repeat to yourself. Back to Robert Paul in Orville.
Yes.
Not to be sensitive to them thing that you
yeah, but when you bring up the subject and the facts reach you, you not really want to take it.
But you tell me say the man hate you and hate your arguments.
No, I know. Listen, Orville Higgins never said that. I don't think Dwight.
All right, so move on. You never said.
Then I you move on, but at least accept the truth for what it is. All right, go on.
One Powell. And I don't understand why you're saying you've always come and tell us what things you hear. You specified things I'm hearing. So why you can't tell us what you hear in the rap one?
Because there are times when the information is so sensitive that you don't really want to say.
Oh, it's a personal nature again. Okay.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you what I'm hearing then in diaspora.
Yes.
This is not personal. I'm hearing that there's some connection with the owner that he's playing for now of IPL and the Barbados owner. See that going Narayan plays Kolkata and the same owner owned the Trinidad franchise. I'm hearing that's what's happening.
That's not what I'm hearing. No.
I'm not telling what I'm hearing. So I'm asking you now. Have you heard anything like that?
No. Well,
okay, so we just have to do your research.
The people who I'm hearing from, that is not the reason, none of that.
No, is it a fact though? That's what I'm asking now.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I want you to research for me, because that is the easy thing to research.
Yeah, that is.
If there's some connection with the owner of his IPL team, I think it's Delhi Capitals, and the owner now of the Barbados Royals. That's what I'm asking you.
All right,
as a journalist.
I could find that.
All right, that's not say no more.
All right.
Cool.
Who else we have now? Hello?
Yeah, Virgin. What are going on?
All right, this is Pioneer. Pioneer, you win the argument, my boy.
What argument, my boy?
Oh, we don't know what the argument is going to be yet, but you win.
You're too combative on the radio sometimes.
Get the man with it.
You're combative to the levels of silliness sometimes.
How am I combative when I say you win there?
I'm combative to the levels of outright lying. But before we get to that part,
which lie me just tell now?
No, what on, man? Let me get.
You know, somebody said to me this morning, Pioneer, that he listens to you elsewhere. Right? You're not like this when you come. You can have a civil conversation elsewhere. But the minute you come on the sports
but who's like this now? All right. So me come on here, and the moment you hear my voice, you know your response?
Mr. You win the argument.
Without me even saying a word, brother.
And this is after you call. This is after you call 77 times and take me on 75 at the time.
You know what I'm going to talk about today? A couple of things.
Yeah.
But I will come get it to the 200. But before me even get to the part of the thing.
Yeah.
Me heard a while ago argue about leadership with this. And you guys have been at it for some days now. Leadership between LeBron James and Diego Maradona. Whilst both of those gentlemen are two of the greatest to do it in their sport of all time. See? I don't think them, for me, they are two of the better leaders in them sport either. Diego by him obvious missteps along the way.
By the way, I'm gonna text me same one debate me. 75,000 him same when if you put up for debate me in this argument. LeBron versus Maradona. Who's the greater leader? The man same when if you put up 75,000 to debate me. Cause I know me not gonna debate him. So him run and say him have the money serious one to debate.
Between you and Harvey?
No, him want come debate me. Man say me attack foolish when I read it. He want debate me. LeBron versus Maradona. Who's the greater leader?
To you that both tell me if you disagree. Because I can't look at basketball and find better leaders than LeBron. I can't look at football and find better leaders than Maradona.
You know mean they're not great because they can't find greater leaders.
Yeah, but I said just the fact that when I argue like these two gentlemen are two of the best leaders in them.
I think LeBron James is right up there in basketball history as a leader.
No, sir.
You can't name.
There are some little things. Let me tell you one of the things I'm hold against LeBron. Because a leader, you have to lead from the front and you have to inspire. See, LeBron likes to pout, brother. Anytime certain things are going, I'm proud. I see LeBron sit back, move from his teammates and sit down to the end of the bench. I expect that from a leader.
No. You see, that's why you're a better caller for Garvey. No, that is a good example of poor leadership from LeBron. When what's his name? J.R. Smith messed up. LeBron James come like him say, "Look at it, and just done with the team." And they still had overtime and could have won the game. That is a great point.
That was you were going into overtime with a chance.
No man, I agree with you. That was showing poor leadership in that instance.
Yeah man. So may I say, I don't even know where to go in terms of one over the other. But as I said, for me, they are not the best.
Hey, Pioneer, guess what? Guess what, Reach?
Yeah.
You have two natural inclinations as a caller over the years on the program.
Yeah.
You will go against LeBron James, and you will go against Orville. Now, hold on, let me make the point. No. Orville now says Maradona. Zidane says LeBron James. You can't bring yourself to agree with none of us. You're not going to agree with Orville, and you're not going to agree for LeBron.
Yeah.
So guess what Pioneer does? None of the two of them. Me can find
I'm
somebody.
Brilliant. You have one natural inclination.
Which is what?
Which is to internalize everything where me say and some other people say and take it as if you are part of it. Zidane just agreed with what me just about them.
Yeah, man.
And what are the best you can do now? See?
Yeah.
After me making such, but Zidane can such a brilliant point.
All right.
To take it and internalize.
Who is a better leader, Maradona or LeBron James?
Let me move on. I can't manage you and man this. Let me tell you some track and field. People. And basketball is on, and that's a big thing. But tomorrow, the Doha Diamond League is on. And there's a big 100-meter clash, the female 100-meter clash. Sherika Jackson will be clashing early season with Sha'Carri Richards. And I know some people now give Sha'Carri in her ratings because, she has flattered to deceive on so many occasions. However, she has looked good early in the season. She actually ran at 10:57.
Winded.
Right. And Sherika has the world lead of 10:82, a legal time. So that should be a very, very, very interesting.
But why are you talking about the winded time?
It's winded, but may I say it's still we make mention of it without even.
No man, you shouldn't.
Hold the line.
It shouldn't be important once it's winded.
Hold the line.
You should be dismissing. We're coming back after the break.
Whatever sport keeps you active, Western Sports has the largest selection of sporting gear, apparel, and equipment to help you reach your goal. Whether you're an amateur or a professional, Western Sports has got your sport covered. The time by Western Sports is
2:45.
Be the envy of neighbors and friends. Fill your house with exceptional home decor from Carmen's Collection, located at 112 Constant Spring Road. Satisfy your desire with stunning and luxurious furnishing and accessories. Visit our showroom at